Hello everyone, I hope you are fine. And today in this audiovisual class, I am going to take a lesson from class 10th history, chapter number 2, Rise of Gandhi and the Freedom Movement of India. We will able to know in this chapter, Rise of Gandhi, that means Gandhiji's contribution in the movement of independence, and then how did he lead the nationalists to get the freedom. We'll able to know, and his different movement like non-cooperation movement, non-violence movement, quit India movement. After that, forming of Indian National Army INA, and then at last about the Indian Independent Act. Better will be everyone taking out your take your book, and then thoroughly you can follow the lesson. So first of all, I am going to start. Look at this 2.01, the first topic, Rise of Gandhi. Let us begin then. Well, now I'm going to start chapter 2, Rise of Gandhi and the Freedom Movement of India. And at the beginning, we'll able to understand who was Gandhiji and what was his contribution in the movement. So everybody you know M.K. Gandhi, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He was born in Gujarat at Porabandar, small village, on October 2, 1869, in a well-to-do family. And after that he proceeded to England in 1888 to study law and returned to India as a barrister at law in 1891. So he was practicing law both in Rajkot and Bombay, at present Mumbai, and after that he went to Natal, South Africa, in year 1893, and from there he was proved himself as a great leader, an idealist leader, after resolving the disputes which was means is a political and social discrimination which were imposed by the Europeans upon Indian residents. He struggled there. He founded their political organization, you can say association, known as Natal Indian Congress, and holding it he would able to solve their problem. And he started a newspaper called Indian Opinion with a view of educating Indian in political matters and give publicity to their grievance. It was during this struggle that he used first time his weapon, which was carried on later on also in the movement, that is non-violent resistance, later known as Satyagraha, against a humiliating law. And after that he returned back in India, and then in India also he could able to resolve 3 disputes, local disputes, and after that he was proved a leader, a great leader throughout the country. So first of all we'll understand about the Satyagraha, and then we'll move to next part about the disputes we'll discuss. So the word Satyagraha was first used by the Gandhiji in South Africa. So question may come here, where was Gandhiji first time used word Satyagraha and what is its meaning? So the answer will be South Africa, and the meaning of Satyagraha here also written. It was compounded of 2 separate words, Satya, that is truth, and Agraha, adherence and holding fast. Its root meaning is holding on truth. Then, so as we know, he could able to resolve the 3 local disputes. In Champaran, he took up the causes of peasants against landlords. In Khera, that of farmers against the collection of land revenue of their when their crops failed. Means it was one kind of horse. When the land revenue, the crops failed, then also they had to pay the revenue. So that he went there and he resolved the this problem of the farmers. And next in Ahmedabad, that of mill workers against the mill owner. And then Khera, after that Ahmedabad, and then Champaran also against the peasants against the landlords. These 3 disputes, after solving, he proved himself a great leader in India. And in every cases, the real force was working, that is a huge number of people were participating in the movement, and that mass participation was the real force of the movement. So then when the First World War broke out in 1914, the Indian rendered valuable service to the British. The Congress gave ample demonstration of loyalty. Mahatma Gandhi showed great enthusiasm and asked the Gujarat peasants to join army if they want Swaraj or self-rule. Until 1918, he was supporter of the British, but they did not do so what they promised. This is why he also saw that everything was unfulfilled after the Great World War 1914 to 1918 remained means after gaining, then also they didn't means fulfill. So that the post-war war years marked by the severe economic hardship, Indian industries faced losses, even closed all our industries because of means bad economic condition. And this way almost all sections of Indian society were adversely affected. Events of the year 1919 also disillusioned Gandhi and from a cooperators of the British, and he turned to a non-cooperator. So this way gone all these really his works. It was the beginning, and then later on he proved himself as a leader, and then he participated in the Satyagraha or non-violence movement in 1919. So next part we'll able to know what was Rowlatt Act, and after the Satyagraha or non-violence